As we start our countdown to the close, the news is that it is ending up to be quite a weak session now, at least for the headline indices. Nifty and Sensex both in negative territory. Bank Nifty up barely 25 points. And why is that not good enough? Because, you know, we had a great session yesterday, a good start this morning. But then the sellers kind of came in and pretty much took over the street. The Midcap index is now going to go home with a gain of less than 0.3%, just 0.1, 0.2%. So literally just struggling to hold on to the green side of the screen. Just very quickly on the large caps, apart from banks, the pressure was also Reliance. I mean, Reliance is ending with a cut of about 2%. That's the big one that kind of caused this whole grind down. And then it had company in the form of, let's say, an L&T, some of the metal names like JSW Steel and Hindalco. IT was very mixed as well. IT didn't provide any sort of support. It didn't sort of fill in for the bank, so to speak. Look at something like a TCS, your Wipro. Barring Infosys, this is the stock on your screen. That's the only major IT stock that's closed positive. Rest of them all on the negative side. Flip side, of course, the oil refiners were celebrating the fall in oil prices. So BPCL was up. And maybe some of the consumer names like Asian Paints, Britannia, I guess that's where the buyers were today.
Well, from the broader markets, there was still plenty of action. So let's just take you through some big gainers. Corp, the stock was up close to around 20%. You had S-Chand, remember the 5-year chart, if you look at it, the stock is still 20% off its high. So it's virtually done nothing. That underperformer actually is up close to around 15% today. Philatex India as well, I think the stock is down quite a bit from the recent peak. That was up more than 10%. Genesis is half of what it was at its peak. So that stock as well did pop up in trade. Hari-Om Pipes, the stock had a good run, went all the way to around 700 plus odd. Then it saw a big correction. Now today it bounced back up. So some of these stocks had quite a large volumes as well with it. So a few stocks did quite well, though the headline index was a little bit wobbly.
Well, I think the mid-cap stock of the day has got to be Coforge, right? Promoters completely exit and the stock is going to close with a gain of nearly about 9.5%. And we had the Barings PE management telling us the book was bid up close to about 3x. Very strong demand seen there. Max Financial is another one where we've seen a block deal and the stock is closing up in the green. A couple of these, Chandrayaan, defense names. Centum Electronics higher for the second day in a row. MTAR Tech also saw some buying. Deal wins boost Ramkrishna Forging. So that's a stock which gained close to about 3.5%. On the losing side, Hindustan Aeronautics came in for some amount of profit taking. It's been a rank outperformer, but today a bit subdued in trade. Geo Financial Services down in a lower circuit, I think, for the fourth consecutive day now?
Yeah.
The fourth one. And a couple of these banking names, mid-cap banks, like Bank of India, Punjab and Sindh Bank, South Indian Bank, also closing in the red. All in all, it turned out to be a bit of a disappointing session because markets couldn't quite hold on to the morning gains. And finally, the Nifty and the Sensex closing in the red and just a sliver of green coming through for the mid-cap index. With that, we're going to thank all of you for watching Closing Bell from the entire team. Don't go anywhere. On the other side is our Thursday special Big Take.